Qingdao is hiding a medical secret. We are looking at China's high-tech hospitals. Here, they don't just save lives, they provide excellence. This is a hospital in Qingdao, China, and today we are going to have a look at what's inside. They've got digital maps that will treat you like a VIP, smart computers where you can book any doctor, AI delivery robots that can access any inpatient area, robots that take a nap after a long day at work, and a food court straight out of a mall. This is what a hospital should look like. Let's go have a look. Welcome guys, today we are at our Qingdao hospital. We are going to have a look at what's inside. So we are not going into the main entrance because there's a lot of people going in there. So we're gonna take the side entrance and we're gonna go straight through here. Let's take a quick left. Now today we are only going to cover what's inside. I will give you some tips and tricks, but usually coming to a hospital is quite easy, especially in China, if you know a few tips and tricks. So I'll cover as much as possible and I'll keep the video as short as possible. Okay, so once we come in, we always want to use the main entrance. Please do not use the side entrance like I did. That's the main entrance over there. I'm just gonna take a quick left. You can see the main entrance over there. I think this is the area where foreign people need to register. I don't know why Chinese people are here. Usually Chinese people will come here if it's their first time to visit or if they're not from this district. So this is where you want to come and you actually want to get your registration papers and fill in some forms and you will get a hospital card. And the card will look something like this. Okay. So once we have our card, we're actually going to find the smart computers. And the smart computers will help us to book a consultation with the doctor, any doctor. So these computers you can find anywhere on any floor, okay? So we're gonna try to use this one. So we click the big green button, and I think this is Chinese ID. This is social security card for Chinese people. This is the one I have, the one that you will get from the hospital when you register. And this is a foreign residence permit. So we're gonna click that one. Shows to insert the card like this. I'm gonna hand it in. There's my name, there's my passport number. Click next. And here is where we select a department. So we're just gonna choose one that I know for today, for interest sake. I'm gonna choose that one. Here we can choose the doctor. This is the chief doctor. And this is the, I don't know how to translate that in Chinese, but she's also a very good doctor. But if you wanna see the one that is the chief of that department, you can pay 19 yuan, which is absolutely insanely cheap. If you wanna come on a different day, you can click the date. You will have a lot more, you should have a lot more options, yes. And then maybe I want to do tomorrow. I want to do the 7th. I want to choose this doctor, okay? And I can choose the time. Let's say I want to come at 2:24. I just click Alipay or WeChat to pay, and you can scan the QR code, or you can scan your phone right over here. But we're not going to do that. Let's say, for example, you book the doctor, you know the department, put your card away. We are going to turn this way and we need to find the digital map to help us get to that department. So usually they're right at the entrance. There's one right here. I don't want to use that one because the security guard is standing right there. So I'm going to go use this one over here. So look at this, guys. We want to choose the department that we booked the doctor with, which is going to be this one. I remember the characters. Then we want to choose, I don't want to use the elevator, so we're going to use the escalators, and then we're going to say, show me the route. And then we need to go from here, we need to take a right, and we're going to take this escalator. It's going to go all the way up. Probably going to do it 3 or 4 times to go to the 4th floor, I suppose, because it says 4th floor. So easy enough. I think we should fast forward a little bit because it will take us around in circles. How do I do that actually? It's fine. Let's just have a look for interest's sake, because we need to find out the last part. So once we get to the 4th floor, we need to head up. We need to take a left, and then take another left, and then we go straight past. This looks like the robot house where we'll check out later. Go straight past over here, and I think, let's see. Oh, it's quite slow actually. But that's the thing, you know. You have to be as accurate as possible. It shows you the entire route. And then I take another right, and I should reach Area 42. Okay, let's do it. So I'm gonna take the escalator over here, 1st floor. So if you haven't noticed, the hospital is absolutely spotless. They have the smart computers, they have the digital map that can show us where to go. And you can choose, do you want to take the escalators? Do you want to take the elevators? Or if you just want to use the emergency elevators, I think they have different routes. And it will show you the fastest way to get there. I was actually supposed to go on that side, but it's okay. We get to see more. There's a nurse right here. We'll try to go as fast as possible. Keep the video under 10 minutes. So first step, we registered. We got our card. Let's go this way. We booked the doctor. We checked the map to get to that department. And now we are en route to our consultation. The escalators don't move if there are no people on them to save electricity. Not that they need to, but it's quite smart. It said that we need to take a left, and then we need to take another left, and he said we need to go straight down here and take a right, and then we'll be at Area 42. If you can see on the board here too, it tells you Area 42. So it's quite straightforward. And remember guys, the prices. You pay 7 yuan to see a doctor. You pay 19 yuan to see the chief of that department. Now, you can do the math. 19 yuan is absolutely ridiculously cheap because a McDonald's meal full McDonald's meal cost about 50 yuan. So a consultation to the doctor here, 2 consultations, if not 3, will cost you less than a McDonald's meal. This is Area 42, and they just called someone's name. You will be in this waiting area. Your name will pop up on the screen, and they will call you to see the doctor at a specific room. They have a lot of rooms, so we'll have a look at that. There are quite a few people waiting here now. It is Sunday, so it's less empty. Let's go around this way. We don't want to bother the nice people. There we go. Those are all the rooms, and it will tell you which room to go and which doctor to see on the screen. Just gonna walk this way. They have a nurse's station here. If you want to ask some questions, you can ask the nurse over there. Okay, so I've showed you the 3rd step. You met the doctor, you got your consultation. Now what we need to do, the doctor will obviously give you some medicine, some prescription, but we'll go there now. I want to show you something interesting. Here, they have a free optometry area where you can do free eye checks, and you can get a recommendation from the optometrist, which is pretty neat if you ask me. This is another area, waiting area to my right. I think this guy's waiting to do his eye test. This is a free optometry center. It looks very cool. Okay. So we're gonna go past, take a right over here. Next thing I want to show you is the staff scanning areas. So they have these little devices. I'm not gonna go close to it because it will scan my face, and I'm not a staff member. But what it does, that computer scans your face and it opens the elevators in case of an emergency or they need to move really fast. Okay, so let's move on. We are going to check the AI robot house, which is pretty neat. But two things before that. First, we have the computers that sprints your results. After you see the doctor, if you need some papers, if you want to print the results for work, you can just click here, insert your hospital card, or here, any other different card like ID or foreign residence permit. You insert that and you can print results directly here, and you can scan your QR code as well if you want to. The next thing we want to do is we want to have a look at this smart cabinet that uses weight system and also uses a camera with an IFD tag, if I pronounce that correctly, that will check the IFD tag of a product and it will charge you for that specific product. So we're gonna go to scan, and we're gonna scan the code with my Alipay. Just gonna scan it and it will open the door. I will click open the door. I will agree to payment. The door should unlock now. I will open it. I will choose a drink. I'll choose this one. I'll close the door, and then it will scan. The AI uses a scanning system to check the weight. It will check the IFD tag, and it will later charge me only for this drink. If I took more things, it will charge you for that amount. So it's smart AI right there. So I'm gonna close that on my phone. In a few seconds, I should get the notification that tells me how much I need to pay for this. So I'm just gonna wait. Let's see if I get it. Or we can check. Oh, there we go. And it charged me 5.50 yuan. Okay, that's how much I paid for this. So remember, smart cabinets, smart computers. And now we're gonna check out the AI robots. So again, scanner opens the door. These are the robots. Look at that. Okay, so I can't really talk in here. We'll go out. I don't want to wake up the robots. So what those robots do, they deliver samples, food, and med packs to the entire hospital, at least for this wing. Okay, that's why this hospital is one of the best here in Qingdao. They do have an international department, which is right there if you need translation. Oh, not on this floor, sorry, first floor. But those robots do that so that the doctors and nurses don't have to waste time moving samples across the hospital. They can just do that, especially food as well. So we're going to go back down to the first floor because we need to find, I keep going the wrong direction, because we need to find the place where we get our medicine. I should remember to turn to the right, always to the right. So that's a quick tip. When you go down on the escalator, up or down, turn right and go the other way. Then you don't have to walk around all the way. We're gonna go one more floor down, show you the medicine, and then we'll come back up one floor again to show you the food court. Everything here is quick, it's easy, it's smart, it saves a lot of time. So once we come back to the first floor where we were earlier, where we used the maps, that guy is just helping him out, showing him. Hi. Here they have the medicine dispensary. So they use AI robots here. Oh, we just got some medicine coming down. So you give your card, they scan your card, and the system will collect the medicine at the back. They use robots to do that, and send it down the chute, and the doctor will give it to you. You collected your medicine, you are actually done for the day. Absolutely done. And then we can leave, but if you're feeling hungry, you spent maybe 30 minutes here because you had to wait for your consultation. That's the only thing you're waiting for. If there's a lot of people, if you come on a Sunday, if you booked in advance, you come at the time that you booked. You spend 15 minutes in the hospital and it'll be absolutely just smooth. I'm telling you, smooth. That girl was quite cute. Her mom told her, look, over there, it's a foreigner. The kids are quite intrigued by foreign people. And here we have the cafeteria. Maybe we'll catch some robots in action. So here, look at all these. These robots, they use them for food deliveries. Maybe the ones in the robot house, they use them for samples and med packs. And I think they have a built-in fridge or something like that. These ones over here also used for deliveries, but they're all on charge right now. And they use wireless charging. Some kids playing over here. So, let's go into the food court. Let's see what they got. I was here a few days ago. Wow, look at that. This is absolutely amazing. Not a lot of people here because it's Sunday. Usually it would be packed during lunchtime. I see some people are wrapping up. There's a lot of restaurants here, Chinese food. People having a good Sunday afternoon meal. Once again, everything here works with QR codes. You scan, you pay, and you go. It's fast. And we are done. You grabbed your food, you're ready to go, but you still need one more thing. Let's hit the elevator, which is this way. You still need one more thing. You feel like you want to get some fruit, or you feel like the food court is not for you. So I want to show you one more thing. I want to show you the Youke. And the Youke is actually a 24-hour store. 24/7 store. Well, it's closed on special holidays, but we are going to go this way. And if you want to get something from that store and the food court is not for you, this is the place to go. So we're going to pass by here and we're going to take a quick left. I actually want to drink this, I'm quite thirsty. But let's finish our video. We are almost done. This section, I don't know what they do here. I'm not sure. It looks like he's also registering because there's a main door right here. Here we go. Here they have some fruit, some bananas. You can see strawberries. And if you don't think the food court's for you, this is where you can come and you can get some delicious strawberries right here. Look at that. I actually feel like I want to buy some, but I think that's going to take a long time. Let's have a look inside. You can get some coffee here. They have some nice food over there. Now remember guys, this is in a hospital. This is all indoors. This is all in-house. So you have everything you need right here in a hospital. And if you were on the 16th floor, you don't have time to come down here, you can order it on the phone. And they will use this delivery robot to bring it up to the 16th floor. Now there are a few more things that I want to cover. They got the security check over there on that side. Here, they have what we call the inpatient smart cabinet. So if you're booked in the hospital, you didn't bring clothes, you know, it was unfortunate, you can come to this cabinet, you can send someone to come buy some very cool inpatient clothes that you can use for the night, okay? And this here, you can check the size, you select the size once you scan it on the mini app, and it will come straight out there. And it's probably quite cheap too. And then here they have the wheelchairs that you can rent. And remember, in China they use their phones for everything. So you scan this, you open it with WeChat, you book the wheelchair, it will unlock right there, and you can use the wheelchair and you can leave it anywhere in the hospital. The security will take it back to the station because it has a unique number. And that's it for our hospital visit. We did absolutely everything that we needed to do, and then we are going to exit using the same door. I think I covered everything, but this is the hospital that I came to the first time I came here to China, when I had a little knee injury, but that was sorted right away. We are going to try to get a view of the hospital as we go out, but I can add that in post-production, give you a little outro. Now my question is, wow, it's a little windy. My question is, why does China have this type of infrastructure, health infrastructure, facilities, transport infrastructure, the facilities, education infrastructure, the facilities? That question, you know the answer to. We know who's to blame for that. Why do we not have that in our countries? Let's try and take a view of the hospital. Needless to say, as of 2025, China has taken the commanding lead in technology, advanced industries. And they've captured market share from the US and even other advanced nations or countries in the G7. So you need to think for yourself. That is one important reason why we don't have these type of things in our country. But I hope you enjoyed the video. I will see you next time.